the Ujjayi pranayama long and deep. Think of that as the energy that clears away all of the blockages in your nadis and energy channels. See if you can make this Ujjayi breath deeper, maybe doing 4 long counts on the inhale and 8 long counts on the exhale, making your exhale twice as long as the inhale. You can count at any tempo, or if you wish, maybe 3 and 6. Longer, deeper breaths. Feeling that the Ujjayi breath is flowing through all of your energy channels and chakras, clearing all of your energy channels, harmonizing all of your chakras. Taking the time with each breath. At the end of the inhale, there's a slight pause, very natural pause. At the end of the exhale, there's also a natural pause. Find those spaces. The breath doesn't have to be so loud, just loud enough so you can hear it. Feel the breath start to energize all of your body, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, vibrational, energetic, astral. And harmonizing all the layers of consciousness. Starting to move your fingers and move your toes, maybe open and close your eyes. Bring your right knee to the chest and your forehead to the right knee in Pavanmuktasana. Stay here for a few breaths. And release down. Bring your left knee to your chest, forehead to the left knee. Stay here for a few breaths. And lower down. Bring both legs up to the ceiling. Cross your right leg over the left, bending your knees and hooking the right foot if you can. So you're basically in eagle pose. From here, you take your left hand, take it outside of your legs, and then send your legs over to the left side, slowly, gently, and turn your head to the right. So if this is too big of a twist for you, you can just untwist your legs. Right arm in cactus, really open up the shoulder as well. On the next inhale, bring your legs back to the center. Release, split the legs open. Bring them back together, bring the left leg on top. Hook if possible, and with your right hand guiding the knees over to the right side, head to the left, breathe through the spine. Still in Ujjayi breaths. come back to the center. Release the legs and then open the legs into a split. Inhaling, bring the legs together, knees to the chest, hugging your knees, forehead to the knees. Rock forward and back, and then rock up to seated. Bring your right arm up, breathe in, exhale, right hand to the left knee for a twist. Really look over your left shoulder, aligning your shoulders, your chest with the long side of the mat. Breathe in, lift your left arm up, find some length through your spine and twist over to the right. Inhale to the center, this time lift both arms up. Find some length in your spine. Exhale, take your hands down and walk forward. Fold forward. And breathe. Keep walking your hands forward. Like marching your hands and fingers forward, stretching left, stretching right. Keep finding the length in your spine. Flatten your hands down, look forward, and on the next inhale, rise up into all fours. Inhale, arch your back, hold here, breathe. Exhaling, tuck your toes, go into downward facing dog. Stay here and breathe. Focus on your Ujjayi breath. Slowly lower your knees down and go into a child's pose. You can do any variation of child's pose you want. Knees separated, knees together. But still keep the flow of the breath going. Now on the next inhale, rising up into all fours position. Taking your hands closer together, particularly the left hand under the chest. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, threading the needle, right shoulder down to the floor. Now if you want, you can do a variation where you lift your left leg. Just straighten it out, don't lift it to the sky, just on the floor. And keep the support. Send the left knee back down, inhaling the right arm back up. And release down. Press your right hand down, inhale the left arm up, look up. Exhale, left shoulder down. And if you wish, you can extend right leg on the floor, toes touching the floor. Breathe here. Extended knee comes down, inhaling and lifting up your left arm. Exhaling to lower down. Inhale and arch your back. Exhale and round your back, hold here. Take a few more breaths. Inhale, arch your back. Look up, tailbone up, shoulder blades together. Stay here for a few breaths. We're just breaking down the cat and cow. Now we'll exhale into Balakasana, which is a hip opener. You open your knees out to the sides, your hips reach your heels, and you slide your chest and your arms forward. Long, deep breaths as always. Each exhale, you are releasing more and more tension from the hips. If possible, you can bring your chin to the floor. Get some length. Stretching your arms forward, spreading your fingers, flatten your hands down, and on the next inhale, come back into all fours. Tuck your toes, exhale into down dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. So here you can play around a little bit if you want to pedal your feet or lift one leg and the other leg, or maybe do a little wave. Feel how that is for your spine, going into plank, bending the knees, lifting the hips as you recoil back, going again forward and back. Find your way back into a nice and steady downward facing dog. Bringing your feet together. On the inhale, lift your right leg up to the ceiling. On the exhale, step it forward. Lower your left knee down and rise up either into Anjanasana with the arms above your head, or if you want, you can just place your hands on the thighs. This is another variation of, this is another pose that is dedicated to Hanuman. The other name for Hanuman is Anjanasana. Exhaling your hands down, three-legged down dog. Tuck your left toes and lift your right leg up. Keep the right leg lifted. Inhale into plank. Exhaling into your chaturanga. Inhaling into your upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale into down dog. Feet together, inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step it to the front. Lowering your hips down, lowering your right knee, going into any variation of Anjanasana, finding your balance there. Take a few breaths. On the next exhale, lowering your hands down, tucking the back toes and sending the front leg all the way to the back, up high. Keep it there, inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhaling into your downward facing dog. You can stay in down dog or you can do another vinyasa if you feel like you need to be warmer. Breathing in Ujjayi. Look forward and walk or jump to the front, lengthening the spine. Exhale to forward fold. Stay here for a few breaths. Each exhale, you're lengthening the spine, lengthening the backs of the legs. With each exhale, bringing your chest closer to the thighs. And now start to bend your knees around your back like you're doing a child's pose standing. And then vertebra by vertebra, you rise up, slowly, gently up to standing. Ground your feet into the earth. Feel that you have roots growing all the way down to the center of the earth, connecting. And then on an inhale, lift your arms up, push your hips forward, bend back. Exhaling to forward fold. Relax your head and neck. Hands on either side of the feet. Inhale, step the right leg to the back. Holding your breath, step the left leg back. Exhaling, knees, chest and chin down. Arch your lower back. Elbows to the sides. Inhale into cobra, still elbows to the sides. Opening your chest, shoulders away from your ears. Tuck your toes. Inhale, lift the hips up and back. Exhale. Breathe in, step the right leg to the front. Right between your hands. Exhaling the left leg to the front. Rising up, bending back. Exhaling to forward fold. Inhaling the left leg to the back. Releasing your hips. Hold the breath, right leg back. Exhale, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, slide forward, extend your legs back. Open your chest. Exhaling, tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. Stepping your left leg to the front. Right knee down, open the chest. Exhaling your right leg forward. Inhaling, rise up. Exhaling, hands to heart center. And breathe. On the next inhale, lift your arms up and bend your knees into Utkatasana, the chair pose. So you're not tucking your tailbone down, you're not sticking your tailbone to the back. You have your core strong, your back strong, and you're simply sitting. You want a parallel line from your spine and your shins. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine, half lift, look at your third eye. Exhale, walk or back, jump back to Chaturanga. Inhale into Cobra or Up Dog. Exhale into Downward Facing Dog. And breathe here. Now lift your heels, lower your knees all the way down, open your knees to the sides, and go back into Balakasana, into your hip opener. Either forehead to the floor or your chin on the floor. With each exhale, relaxing deeper. Don't forget your Ujjayi pranayama, your Ujjayi breathing. Inhaling, come back into all fours position. Tuck your toes, exhale into Downward Facing Dog. You can stay in Down Dog, or if you can do a Vinyasa if you feel you need to be a little bit warmer. From Down Dog, feet together, inhale your right leg up. Now open at the hip and bend at the knee. Just to get a little bit more opening in the psoas. Raise it back to center, right leg to up to the ceiling, and then bring your knee to the chest and send your knee outside of your right hand, just lower your hips down into your Ekapada Kapotasana. Lift your arms up. If you need your hands for balance, keep them on the floor. Exhaling, hands to heart center and back down. And then three-legged down dog, lifting your right leg up to the sky. Exhale, lower down. Stay in down dog or go into Vinyasa if you feel like you need more warmth. From Downward Facing Dog, feet together, inhale, lift your left leg up to the ceiling, open the hip, bend at the knee, just to get a little bit more length in the iliopsoas, the thigh, the hip. Then send it straight up to the ceiling. Then bring the knee to the chest and then over to the left hand. And start to sink your hips low. Use your hands, place your hands a little bit more towards your hips. And if you can, lift your arms up. Breathe. As you exhale, sink a little bit further down. On the next exhale, taking your hands down, three-legged down dog, bringing your left leg up to the ceiling. And lowering the leg down. Go into a Vinyasa if you want more warmth, or go into child's pose. From downward facing dog, slowly bend your knees and go back into child's pose, or you can do a little bit of a hip opener. Just go to a comfortable position for you. On the next inhale, slowly roll up, sitting in Vajrasana. Rolling the shoulders back and down, place your hands on your hips and just open your chest. You can release your head back if you wish. And then lifting your head, rounding your back, and just give yourself a hug. Really pull your belly in and round your spine. Now on the next inhale, rise up onto your knees. You can tuck your toes if you wish, or just keep them down. Roll the shoulders back and down, hands on your low back, and go into your Ustrasana camel. You think about contracting your glutes there. You can release your head back if you wish, and also releasing your hands down to your ankles or to the floor beside you. Inhaling, lifting your head up, looking front, hands on the back. Exhaling into child's pose. And breathe. On the inhale, slowly roll the spine up, coming into seated. And then extend your legs to the front. You can sit to one side, extend the legs front. Flex your feet. Activate your thighs, inhaling your arms up, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Use your breath to get you deeper. With each inhale, micro movements of your spine extending. Each exhale, going further down. Breathe. Looking forward, extending your arms, biceps by the ears. Find some length through your spine. Align your arms and your spine. Inhale, rise up. And then exhale, release your hands down. Take a few breaths in Dandasana. Cross your legs. Take your hands to the front and come back into all fours position. Tuck your toes. Exhale into downward facing dog. Now, here, no, maybe I'll show you. So bend your knees and come into Vajrasana. So you can watch. We're gonna Do some strengthening for the trapezius and the shoulders. So when we go into downward facing dog, we're going to bend the elbows all the way to the floor, but simultaneously. So not one at a time. You want to go down and up, down and up, 3 to 5 times. Okay? Downward facing dog. Lowering the elbows together all the way down and up, down and up, 3 to 5 times. And after the 5th, stay in down dog or rest a little bit in child's pose for 2 to 3 breaths. Next one, lower your elbows down to the floor, nice and flat. And start to walk your feet to the front, but keep your head lifted. If you can, look at your hands and walk back. Walk to the front until you feel your hips aligning with your shoulders and walk back. 3 to 5 times. Just walking forward, walking back, keep your head lifted. You're looking at your hands. Looking at your hands. Yes, because if you don't look at your hands, you're going to tend to drop your head down to the floor. Take a rest in child's pose if you need it. Maybe bring your arms back behind you. Breathe. Nice long breaths. Slowly rolling up to seated. I'll show you the next one. So you can stick with the previous exercise or you can do this next one. You're in downward facing dog. I kind of keep my hands closer together. It feels I can protract my shoulders more. So another point is, like in headstand, you want to think about protracting your shoulders. What does that mean? You know, like cat and cow. You do this one. You push away. Think of separating your shoulder blades. So you walk front. You're looking at your hands. I can't look at my hands. My neck doesn't go there. Just lift one leg up and release. You lift the other leg up and then you release and come back down into child's pose. And maybe you can lift each leg 2 times.
Should we place the hands together?
If it's more comfortable for you that way, try to feel the protraction of the shoulder blades. Before you lift your leg, make sure that you walk forward first. You walk forward as we're not jumping, we're just lifting one leg at a time. And keep your head up. Come to child's pose. Well done. Release your shoulders. You're looking at your hands, right? Not on the floor. So this time, slowly on the next inhale, roll up back to seated. You're going to partner up and or you can use the wall, but I'll show you both. I'll show you partnering up and I'll show you the wall. Show you the wall first. There's 2 ways to go into Pincha Mayurasana. One way is to keep everything straight, and the other way is sort of like a banana. And then you kind of like split your legs, and for some, one is easier, for some, the other one is easier. So, the same principle. You don't want to be too close, maybe one arm distance away. So, you can't start kicking from here, it's not going to work. So you want to walk as far as you can forward until you feel the maximum. You feel the maximum of your hips in line with your shoulders without collapsing your head down. So again, it's the strength of the shoulders and the protraction, right? Or you walk back a little bit further and then you try to split your legs. With the legs split, you're going to try and find your balance. So some people actually find this easier. With the knees bent. With that second one, it's more strength on your lower back. With the other one, with the straight one, it's really coming more from the shoulders. When you are helping somebody do this, if you don't want to use the wall, make sure that you're at the side of the person, not here. It's the same thing with the headstand, because what happens if they start kicking their legs up and you're not ready? Boom, boom. So make sure you're at the side. Okay, go for it. Becca, partner up with Hella. Oh yeah, I'll partner with you. I want you to partner up with her if that's okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to try it? Okay.
That's better. I can just decide what feels better.
What you need is this one. Protract. Yes.
Okay. Wow. We don't have much flexibility there. Maybe bring one back up first.
I'll do one up, and then I might
Yes.
turn them off.
And maybe then the other.
Yeah.
And you want to go up.
Good.
When you hug. Oh, I feel like you're okay.
Yeah, but it's still here we're out.
Yeah, a lot, right?
Go back a little bit more.
Engage more, because
You need to engage more, yes. But if you want, try the one with the splitting of the legs.
Yeah. How short do you need to Chelsea?